After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
My two Satoshis, I'm your host, Chris. Welcome back to the show. Well, there's a new L1 in town. In case you didn't know, Say Network is officially live on mainnet. Now, it's been up for a little bit of time, but a lot of applications have went live. Their NFTs are dropping, and it is going pretty much parabolic at this time. Now, let's take a look at the chart. As you can see, it's currently at 54 cents. The first time I spotted Say, it was around 11 cents. I picked up a little bit, but there were some things that I noticed when I was trying to interact with the protocol that kind of had me kind of leery as far as going all in. Now, some people did go all in, and I hope you have gotten what you're looking for as far as returns on investment and things of that nature, but I would not be doing myself, I wouldn't feel right if I didn't point out some other things that's going on currently right now. Now, with the amount of activity that went on tonight, it did blow out some RPCs and some other things have happened. Now, you're not going to see this on Twitter. You're not going to see anyone else talk about this. But one thing I did notice about Say is it's a decentralized chain, supposedly. But one of the first things that I noticed when I tried to go use Say is I could not connect my wallet because I am in a restricted area. Website not available. It's not available in your country. It's one thing that I've noticed about the Cosmos ecosystem. A lot of chains and a lot of app chains or dApps, things of that nature, that call themselves decentralized appear to be centralized to me. Have you ever tried to use Bitcoin and not being able to use it because it's not available in your country? That's a UI front end thing that's going on there. And I'm sure someone down in the comments can comment more on that and give a little bit more insight. But that comes off as centralized to me. Now, I'm in America, and I know that Gary Gensler has a lot of people shook, and I wouldn't definitely advise for anyone to get their business shut down. But if you call yourself decentralized, be that. Now, that's the first thing that caused, a little bit of pause in my mind. Second thing, I come over to a NFT platform called Dagora.xyz and 404. This site can't be reached because, it's not available in your region. Now, there are some platforms that are currently up and running, but I'm saying all of this for one reason and one particular reason only. Before you ape in and start putting your money on these platforms, you might want to go into the Discord and ask the team, are they going to be restricting certain countries from using that website? Because you can easily, even be using a VPN, you can deposit your money, go back to try to claim your rewards or take it out, and you get a message like this, and your money is gone. They're not going to open up the front end. You can try everything from all different types of VPN. If you've been in DeFi long enough, you know that VPNs are not a guaranteed way to be able to get around certain things. So be cautious. That's the primary message. Now, one more thing I'm going to touch on before I get to the good news. I have to get this out the way. There has been a rug already. One of the first platforms that I came across when I was researching Say, and I was thinking about going in heavy, was CSwap. I did deposit a little bit of money, not much, but apparently the team has rugged. Sorry. I have to point this out before I start getting to some of the more positive news. If you go down to the very bottom and you click on their Twitter account, you will see that this account no longer exists. Pretty much is what it is. If you launch the app, you come in and you take a look at the pools, you'll see that the pools no longer exist. Pretty much totally wiped out. And you might be thinking maybe they're doing something to the front end, something's going on. I thought the same thing. But if you come over to the Discord, you'll see that the messages are very scarce, and you see some of the people talking about the website is still working, a couple of good mornings. I'm not sure that they drained the pool, and they're talking about pretty much what happened. Why aren't the devs talking? Why aren't they saying anything? And pretty much it's a ghost town. Now, one thing you want to know when you're first going into a new chain, before you start aping into any and every project, especially one that has not been on an AMA with other members of other teams in the ecosystem, that's a red flag. Anonymous. You don't know who they are. You can't see them. No face, no name, no anything. And you're just throwing money in there. Just know when the chain does go live in mainnet, this very much can happen. I've seen it happen on more than one occasion. So before you go over to CSwap and try to do anything like bridge over, swap, deposit, or anything over on this particular website, make sure that you know it is apparently a rug. Sorry. Now, I'm not trying to FUD the project, the app, the chain, or anything like that, but I have to point these things out before I start getting into some of the more positive news.
Come on, man.
Now for the good stuff. The primary NFT exchange that I've seen so far is Pallet Exchange. So if you're looking to pick up one of the hot new NFTs that just dropped, like We Bump, The Colony, of course, the OG Sailors, which is currently going for right around 495 say right now. It's really bumped up over the last few days. But We Bump, I do believe they dropped tonight. And The Colony are pretty much looks like some blue chip NFTs that a lot of people are kind of feeling are really into. So if you want to try to pick up some NFTs, go take a look at Pallet Exchange. Of course, it's not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm just telling you where to find it at. Also, if you do want to exchange tokens and kind of take a look around, you can always go to Astroport, the great DEX that was started over on Terra Luna, for those who don't know. It also has integrated with the Say network along with Injective and Neutron. But you can go over and you can pick up Sailor. Now, the thing about Sailor is it is the token for the Kryptonite platform. So far, this is the one that I like the most. I'm going to drop a link down below so that if you want to support the channel and you do want to take a look at that, go ahead and hit the link. And I like it right now because the APR is coming in right around 2,000. You can bump it up for another 30%. Or more, depending on if you want to boost your rewards, the VE Sailor that you're going to be earning from the LP of Sailor Say. You can pick up your Sailor over on Astroport, pair it together over there, bring it back over here, you stake it, and you will earn VE Sailor. Now it's going to be vesting. You can vest it for 20%, and I think that it's for, let's see here, 30 days, 30% for 90 days. 6 months get you 50% boost and 100% up to a year. Now, this is what I'm taking a look at right now. And I just did it probably not even a good 30 minutes ago. I already have earned 1.6 VE Sailor. I just went ahead and boosted it for about 90 days. I want to take a look at the platform to see how things perform. And then we'll go from there. Now, I'm not going to get into the K asset because I haven't done it yet. But it's something that you might want to take a look at. You can mint your ST stay and just kind of take a look at it and see if it's something you're interested in. Right along. Last on the list, we're going to talk about Poker Kings. Now, for those who are really DGing and you want to try to, try your hand at this tournaments over there, go ahead and take a look at it. It's got a poker table and some other things going on. You can also pick it up really cheap right now, get involved in the governance, and go into the Discord, and you'll find out they have some pretty interesting things going on over there. Now, as I said, the chain is live. It is on mainnet. There are some things that I am concerned about as far as not being able to, get to every app that's on the chain. But like I said before, in the Cosmos ecosystem, I have noticed like Lavana, I think Namada, more than a few, they are geo-blocking US customers. They don't want us to be able to get their tokens. So keep in mind, if you are doing activities on the test net, do not be surprised if when you go to get your airdrop, you can't because of the area that you live in. You would have been wasted all of that time just trying out things on the test net and expecting something on the back end, and you're not able to get it because of where you're at. Now, this is for my US customers, depending on where you're at. This can also apply to you. Go into the Discord, ask questions before investing your money, your time, and your effort. This has been my 2 Satoshis on this particular matter. My name is Chris. If you like this type of videos, hit that like, that share, that subscribe. Tune in for more, and we're going to be covering more on the Say Network and many other things going on in the Cosmos ecosystem. We're out.
Lately I've been losing my direction. I know, 'cause I've been trapped inside this heart of mine. Oh, heart of mine. Oh, heart of mine.
You take the
Heart
red
of
pill.
mine.
You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember,